You know how to ride and control a horse?
Yeah, I know how to ride.
Ah, don't worry. I'm right at home with horses. I learned to ride with cumans on my tail, and arrows whistling past my head.
That's true.
Tough school it was.
Well, I'll be damned. I never heard such a thing before. But even an experienced horseman like you needs equipment, as you well know. You can tack him up yourself, right?
Sure.
Yep.
Thanks.
Ooh. And that jacket is going first chance I get. Right, Pebbles, come on. You get nice shiny new gear. Time for me to go and get some nice shiny new gear. Alrighty. Oh. Your horse is over encumbered.
My. What a beautiful horse.
Oh, right. Because, wait, if I... Can I... Hang on. Hang on, Pebbles, hang on. I don't really need this one right now. Let's take that off and... There we go. Now you can move.
Easy. Good horse.
You still encumbered? Oh! Or am I not allowed to sprint in here? Okay. Okay. Alright, let me have a look. Jesus. Right. You're not over encumbered, what's the problem? Your capacity is 378. Even with that on. Okay, that on, that lowers it. Below the threshold, but you're over the threshold with it off. What? Okay, that was weird.
Quick.
Alright, there we go. Now we can... Right. Oh, dude! Pay attention! Which is where the tailor is, so I can sell all this clothing. And buy myself a bloody new coat. Because I have had it with this thing in its holes. Oh, wrong turn. Sorry, wrong turn. My bad. Right,
Whoa.
Oh god, I've done it again. Sorry, I keep doing that. Dude, you don't look so good. Alright. No, off. Okay. Oh, I forgot you're the Grouch. I'll be back in a minute. My old manky. No. There's somebody there. Let me... I need somewhere to change. Oh. This'll do nicely. Alright. Oh, I'm actually wearing my good stuff. What did I just do? No, put that back on. For some reason I thought it was in my armor. Anyway, out of the way, chickens. How you doing?
Greetings, my friend.
Time to talk shop.
I'll have a look at the wares. I'd like to discuss the price.
All right, I'm listening.
Okay. I'm not feeling that lucky.
Do you accept?
You really won't convince me like this.
Alright. You really didn't like that. Let's go 185.
Very well, then. I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to buy a new jacket off of you, but, what, 1 second. I do want to just quickly put on or add to an outfit. I don't know. Oh, right, you don't buy armor. These. I just need to find a decent set of everything else that's going to bring these numbers down. Okay. Oh, don't go anywhere.
What do you have for sale?
Yeah. Yeah, I need a jacket. See if I remember right. You didn't have anything that was that good in that's ugh. Well, 12 11 10 12 9 12 no. Alright, Gallant coat. Oops. +6 +13 +10. That's quality related. +14. The embroidered one. Isn't that across the board? No, that's +3. +2. +14. +14. +4. +4. That's because our quality's crap. It's not exactly red, but okay, I'll take it. $95. Okay, I've got red what on right now? Red. I've got garter hose on right now. They are or would be 15 if they weren't bogging. I don't know what's bringing that down. Or is that my overall charisma? Yeah, I don't know. 14 to 15. Oh, do we have anything that's better than 14 or 15 plus 1 plus 1? Have anything that's really good quality? You do, but that's going to reduce my charisma. Those are exactly the same as what I'm wearing. Right, okay. Alright, we'll buy the coat, we'll get that on, and we'll see where we're at.
Let's talk about the price.
All right, I'm listening.
Do we have a deal?
Look, offer a bit more and we can make a deal.
Mm-hmm.
You'll convince me with that price.
That's why I offered
Will you be
88,
satisfied?
so I could get it for
Take care.
90. Save 5 grosh. Alright. Let's see. So, my charisma's at 12. Goes to 15 with that on. Some of this stuff needs washed. That's probably not helping. Oh, I still have time well spent. Let's see, buffs. Oh, I don't have any. I do have. Hang on. Pebbles! I'm pretty sure I have. That perk, don't I? Yeah, I do. Why did I not keep any flowers on me? That was weird. Okay, we're at 17. Isn't that putting me right back where I was? I don't know, I'll figure this out later. Right, next stop is... the blacksmith. I am over encumbered. That. Alright. Can I put this on you now without you complaining? Yes, alright. Yep. No, not this way. That way we're going to tack off.
Go!
I really need to work on my vitality. Right. Oh, sorry. Right.
In the south, I saw a land without end, all covered in sand.
Okay, hang on. Let me just have a quick...
The people there call
I
themselves the
can't listen to this nonsense.
head nor neck, their face in the middle of their belly, and these
Oh.
flemings breed horses with
Hey, dude. Oh. Oh, maybe it's in that chest. Okay, can I open the hard lock? Well, I can certainly try. Oh, seriously? I've run out of lockpicks? Fine.
Greetings. And what can I get for you?
Hup, ba-da-do-do-do-do-do. I could probably buy lockpicks at. No, I'm fine. I can probably buy lockpicks at the Millers. Anyway. Oh. Let's get rid of the rest of this crap, shall we?
I'd like to discuss the price.
All right, I'm listening.
Let's go to 10.
Do you accept?
That sounds really interesting. Lower your price a little more, and I'll be satisfied.
Okay.
Aye, you'll convince me with that price.
And you
Glad you
convinced
found
me with
what
that
you
offer.
needed, Henry. Take care.
Yep. Oh, this is opened again. Yeah, you're still giving me free stuff. I wouldn't say no to free stuff. Right. Oh, Pebbles, do you have anything I need to leave here? Oops. I honestly don't know. If anything I need to leave here, I'm gonna go to the what are they called, and sell those. The cobblers. You have a spade. No. No, not particularly. You've got some marigold I can ditch. Alright, let's drop off the... What was that I took off you? How didn't he buy the Saxon helmet? Or did I just forget to click on it? I've had that problem with helmets before. I feel like they don't show up when I go to sell, and then it's like, eh. Maybe another time. Well, no other time. Do I have charcoal on me? I do. And dried mint. Right, both those need to go on Pebbles. She carries my dried herbs. Alright, Pebbles. Have some charcoal and dried mint. I'm keeping my dandelions though. Right, hang on, let's... Radavan? I still have a helmet.
Show me your wares.
You sure you don't want it? Yeah, there we go. I just forgot to click on it. Have anything else? No. You know what? I'm not even going to haggle for that. It's bloody and it's dirty. You can have it.
And come again, Henry.
Yep, thank you. Alright, morning Minnie, come on. Can't stand there with your head in a trough all day. You've got to come up for air at some point. Come on. Good girl. Right, let's go.
Hey, what a pretty colour.
Okay, right, that's all that stuff sold.
Quick!
When I get out of the stocks, didn't I hear what was her name? Talking about somebody's suit of armor? Wonder if the scribe knows anything about that.
Go!
Because God knows I could use the help. Oh, sorry, Pebbles. Sorry. I didn't mean to push you so hard. I'm not concentrating. I'm thinking ahead. Well, either way, I want to go and talk to the scribe anyway. Let's see if he's got some books.
Quick!
Coming through! Yeah, it was you, right?
Whoa!
Didn't you mention something about armor? Somebody's suit of armor. You mentioned it as a joke, but... No, don't.
Greetings, Henry.
That's for direction. Okay, Barra, that was it. Okay, you don't want to talk to me? Fine. Be that way. I think the scribe works out of the rat house. Oh, morning, afternoon, whatever bloody time of the day it is. I've probably wasted half the day shopping and sorting my life out. Hello.
Greetings, lad. What brings you here?
Yeah. I heard a rumour, a legend about armour.
As the local scribe, you know a lot of things, right?
I'd say so. In this province, not a squirrel farts without my knowing.
Right. So, if I needed to get something, you'd certainly be able to tell me where, right?
Depends on what you're looking for. Don't involve me with anything dishonourable.
Never.
No, don't worry. I'm just looking for some armor.
Armour? Well, unless you want to join von Burgau's retinue, I don't think I can help you. But try Radovan, the blacksmith in Takhov. He might at least sell you an iron helmet.
I've got good armor. I want great armor.
Aha. So, the good man is a connoisseur, eh? And how would Prince Brunswick's armor suit you?
Whose armor?
Oh, it's just a local legend.
I'd like to hear about that.
What legend?
It's hard to explain. There are actually 2 legends, or even 3. Well, it doesn't really matter. Why are you so interested anyway? Fine armor like that belongs in the hands of a knight.
Don't you think I look like any... you know what, let's go with the scholar route here. I'm more interested in the legend itself. Knowledge is power.
Oh, come now. Surely you're not going to keep that legend to yourself. Do a fellow scholar a service.
Youngster, being able to piss your name in the snow doesn't make a scholar out of you.
I beg your pardon?
All right. No need to lose your temper. I'll tell you. In short, they say the armor of ancient Bohemian Prince Brunswick is hidden here, waiting for some valiant knight to find it. I don't believe it, of course. After all, I'm educated. But you'd be surprised how many fools have set off to find it.
And who was this Brunswick fellow?
Who exactly was this Brunswick?
You don't know, lad? Educate yourself.
I'm not from here.
Was a famous Czech prince who won the lion for our country's coat of arms.
Really? How is it that I've never heard of him?
Perhaps because he never existed. Prince Vladislav II got the lion for our coat of arms for helping Emperor Frederick I, known as Redbeard.
But you just said that...
Brunswick is just a legend, but a quite lovely one, I'll give you that.
Okay. Tell me more. I'm intrigued.
Could you recount for me the legend of Brunswick?
Well, why not? Brunswick was a valiant Bohemian prince. He lived in a time when our country had an eagle on its coat of arms, but that wasn't good enough for him. So he decided to head out into the world and gain the mark of a more powerful animal.
I mean, I guess it was I guess it was a brave thing to do, but a little stupid as well. It's just an emblem on a crest, right? Or a flag.
A man after my own heart.
You may think so, but his wife was none too happy. Her name was Ludmilla, and she begged Brunswick 100 times to stay home, but he just couldn't be persuaded. Still, he loved her very much, so he took her ring and told her that unless someone came and showed her that ring during the next 7 years, she should wait for his return. But if he failed to return after 7 years, that would mean he would never return.
Go on.
And what happened next?
Brunswick's party set out to sea, but didn't get far. They were drawn in by an island with a mysterious mountain of amber that holds all ships and prevents them from leaving. Over time, the men on the deserted island died of starvation, leaving only Brunswick, who noticed that once a year a great bird called No came to the island to hunt. And so the clever knight hid in his horse's hide at just the right time. And when the bird came, it mistook him for prey and carried him away. So Brunswick wandered on. After some time on the road, the prince came across something unprecedented. A duel between a lion and a 9-headed dragon. So, what do you think Brunswick did at that moment?
Well, he obviously helped the lion, but hang on, back up a minute. You're saying there's a bird out there somewhere that's big enough to lift a man? Or a horse? Well, it was a man disguised as a horse, but it thought it was a horse, so... You know, horses weigh more than people. And there's... Wait a minute, this is a legend. All that was probably embellished. You know, I heard this story once about somebody tying sea turtles together with their chest hair. It's ridiculous. Right, let's help the lion.
Well, considering what he later added to the coat of arms, I expect he helped the lion, eh?
Smart. Brunswick rushed to help the lion, and together they killed the dragon. And from that time on, they were stalwart companions. The lion even followed him all the way back to Bohemia. Except, by then, it was already too late. It had already been exactly 7 years to the day since Brunswick set off on his journey. His wife, Ludmilla, who had until that time valiantly resisted all suitors, was about to remarry. But at the wedding feast, Brunswick managed to drop the ring in her cup. So it all turned out well. For Brunswick, that is. Not so for Ludmilla's new groom, but the lion took care of that.
Okay, never mind the lion eating the dude. She was courting somebody. Well, her husband was granted it was coming up on 7 years, so she probably thought he wasn't coming back. But 7 years to the day is when they planned the wedding. I mean, you could have gave him an extra day or two, or a week, or a month. Probably a month. In case you get delayed somehow. Yeah, you know what? I'm leaving that one alone. So where did the armor come from?
Where did Brunswick's armor come from?
It is said that George the Lion of Württemberg brought it here. He was the nephew of Lord Chenyek of Württemberg, who built Trusky. This George spent a lot of time with King Wenceslas. A suspiciously long amount of time, if you know what I mean.
Okay. Each to their own, I guess.
I think I get the picture.
And it is said that one day, a lion escaped from the king's menagerie, and George overpowered it with his bare hands. and laid it at the king's feet, still alive. As a reward, Wenceslas gave young Wartenberg the name Lion and the armor of his ancestor, Prince Brunswick. Only Sir George didn't live to enjoy it for long. He caught the plague at a tournament abroad, and died on his way back to his king. Specifically, while visiting his uncle here at Trusky. Of course, the king wanted his armor back.
That was bad luck.
Lord Chenyek didn't want to give it to him, claiming he had the hereditary right to it. It looked like Wenceslas would lay siege to Trusky, but fortunately Lord Chenyek was completely destitute by then, so he sold all of Trusky and the armor to the king.
Wait, how the hell did they end up broke?
Chenyek was broke. How come?
Because of building his castle. Trusky may be impressive, but it's too expensive for a nobleman. Even the king had difficulty paying for such a castle.
Well, if the king was so endeared with Brunswick's armor, why did he leave it here?
Because he didn't have any choice, my friend. He never found the armor. Lord Chenyek was as cunning as a fox. While he did leave the armor here, he never told anyone where. It's said he hid it so it could only be found by a true knight. Each piece in a different place. Or so they say round these parts. Who knows if there's any truth to the tale.
And do you know where I could find Brunswick's armor?
Yes, lad, if it even really exists. But I do have a little bit of advice for you. Sir Chenyek, who they say hid the armor, left behind a riddle. It's a test that must be passed by whoever wants to find it. Do you want to hear it?
Yes, definitely. But I would think there's a set of armor out there somewhere. I mean, I managed to track down a silver axe that was gave to somebody by a water goblin, so I don't know. Alright, go ahead, tell me this riddle.
And how did that riddle go?
Wait, how was it? I've got it. Take your leave of crone and maiden, standing tall behind the gates. Boldly go towards true midnight. In caverns cold your prize awaits. Pass through the all of forest kings, hidden deep from hunter's gaze. Standing tall, 2 guards of stone, behind whom yearned for treasure lays. Between them stands a mighty rock, a subtle niche, yet deeper still, a place to give one's art to God. Behold, my armor gleaming still.
I think I know where to start. Because there's a part of Trusky Castle that's called the Maiden. So at the gate, just outside the Maiden of the castle, then head towards True Midnight north? Through some woods till I find some rocks, and then behind the rocks there's another rock that I give my heart to God. Where I give my heart to God? That bit's a little confusing, but I think I might know at least where to start and where to head.
The crone and the maiden towards midnight. We've got east, west, midday, midnight. Bloody hell. I think I know where it is.
Really? Well, seems you've got something between your ears then, lad. And you know what? I've got something else for you.
Oh.
Sir George, who previously owned the armor, wanted to have a nice poleaxe made in Prague too, but he died of the plague before he could do it. I'm not too certain about Brunswick and his armor, but this is certainly true because I have a copy of George's order here. Here, take it as a keepsake. And now go.
Oh, dude, you have no idea how happy you just made me. Oh, sorry.
Excuse me.
No, that was my, well, yeah. I don't think either of us were at fault in that one. We just kind of appeared at the door at the same time. Okay, I'm torn. Because I really want to get that poleaxe, but I really want a poleaxe for when I'm riding pebbles, but the bow. You know what? Pebbles. As much as I can hit things with the bow, I think I need more practice with the crossbow. It does more damage. Loads a little slower, but I'm still not going to sell that yet, just in case I change my mind again. But have those. Give me the crossbow back. And all my bolts. Common bolts. Keep the crude bolts. Piercing bolts. Wounding bolts. Absolutely. What was what else was I thinking about there? There was something else. Yeah, the armor or the poleaxe first. Do I need to read that or? Yes, I do. Oh, hold. Right, got it. Do I want to see it? Yes. Wix Axe. Fastenings, 3 iron, 1 frank. I've got all that stuff back at Radavance. Alright, we're going to make a poleaxe. We are going to make a poleaxe, but before I do that... And we are going to do that. Crafting... 13. What level did I get this at? 16. Much money have I got? 600. You know what? Let's go buy a whole bunch of scrap iron and make a whole bunch of axes and get some practice before we attempt that axe.
Quick!
Don't start shuffling that stuff about. Pebbles! Come here. No. I want that. Okay, I wonder if... Yeah, he has gloves. Did he give me a set of gloves and I just never noticed? I don't need a wash. Ah. Hello. Okay, close that. Let's have a look here. Leather apron. Right, so my level was 13, I think. You know what, while I'm working, let's remove that bloody god-awful hat. So does this stuff help me with... I think it does. 17... Take that off and those off. 12. Oh wow, that helps a lot. Alright. Got some gear for crafting in. Oh, that's actually gonna make me a little better at making stuff. Alright, let's buy some steel and make some axes. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, you do speak English, right?
What do you have for sale?
Sorry, check. You don't sell the recipe for fox potion, do you? No.
What can you do?
Suck it up, that's what you can do. Aranka!
Good afternoon.
Hello. You don't have to have... Do you have a job for me? Later, I'm busy. You don't sell... the fox potion recipe by any chance, do you? And Shane Buck's blood. No. Right, I came back up to Trotsky Castle because I tried the two alchemists and they didn't have what I was looking for. My last chance is to try to check these. Alrighty. Should have all the time in the world to do this because nobody's looking for me. Nobody's going to get annoyed with me. Why can I not find the sweet spot? There it is. No, no. Oh. Yeah. Damn it. Oh yeah, and I went and bought some new lockpicks. There's nothing in that. Yeah, I got a lockpick back because it broke, but I got in anyway. Okay, is there anywhere else something might be stashed? What's that? Picture, no thanks. Oh, hello. Why are you locked again?